Welcome to Animates, a retro anime review comedy podcast. These episodes contain spoilers and adult language, so stick around if you're cool like that.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to your favorite weekly retro anime review podcast. I am your one host, Lindsay, and I'm joined by my fabulous co-host. As always, you know him, you love it. It's Mac.
Mac.
Mac's
Oh,
back, baby. Back attack.
This is our second time trying to do an intro, and that was probably worse on my part than the first one.
I don't think it was. The first one, we were like, we don't want to be here anymore.
Yeah, that's a good point. We're both kind of sick.
We are both kind of sick. I still am recovering from poor air quality and broken arm stuff, and, you know, Mac
And I'm just falling
got
apart.
his stuff.
Woo! But we're not here to be downers. We're here for anime.
Listen, we may be two messes, but we're going to be hot messes, and it's going to be great.
Uh-oh.
I love
Are
it.
you bringing ecchi?
Yeah. No, I'm absolutely not bringing you ecchi. This week I thought we could do space shit again, because I love space. It's great.
I'm pretty sure the last space shit you brought me was Lily Cat.
No, I feel like I've brought other stuff since then. Hang on, we need to look, because I was like, I feel like I've brought other space shit. Oh, that's a naughty novel that I've been listening to.
Okay, I lied. You brought me Macross.
Yes, there we go. So it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, but other than that, it's been Lily Cat. So you're about 50. You're about
Yeah, but I also brought you Soul Bianca.
I mean, just
and
recently.
Dirty Pair.
Just recently.
Oh, fine. Whatever.
Well, I also love space shit. So hopefully this is good space shit.
I have a pretty strong feeling that this is going to be good spaceship this week.
Okay.
It's going to be spaceship. It's going to be great.
Okay. I'm trying to think of something retro that's space that we haven't done. And there's a lot, but I'm just like Gundam.
I'm
Macross.
Yeah, that's because you're
Macross.
biased and you love Gundam. So
Will blow my mind, Lindsay.
Oh my gosh, are you ready? Okay, so you ever, like, when you were younger, do you remember kind of getting out of high school and trying to figure out what you were going to do with your life, and just kind of being like, hey, I have no idea. Just let me get a job and then make money and then just work it until I can retire.
Yes, that lasted
You know?
until I was 24 and realized I should go to college.
Yeah, exactly. Well, this week, we're kind of following a guy who feels kind of the same way, but he keeps kind of like falling upwards into just like a really great. He eventually becomes like the captain of a spaceship, just, you know, through his weird whims of how he solves problems and stuff like that. Oh, do you know what this is?
I'm gonna keep my mouth shut just in case. You do your thing.
Okay, well, this week we are watching 1993. It's a show called The Irresponsible Captain Tylor.
I fucking knew it.
Yep.
I was wondering when we'd eventually get to this.
Yep.
I've surprisingly never seen it.
I watched it when I was reviewing it for this podcast.
I've heard good things.
Yeah, it seems to be very well enjoyed. I mean, they're based on a bunch of light novels, and there's a ton of them. There's 9 short novels.
Yep.
There's a huge amount. There's anime, there's soundtracks, there's mangas, there's like, it's a huge IP in terms of just being more than only anime. And yeah, we'll get to it later, but like, it is quite well rated. So I don't know. I think we'll enjoy it. I mean, I enjoyed it, and I watched 4 episodes, so you're also going to do that.
Are we doing the TV series or the OVAs?
We're doing the TV series.
Okay.
So yeah, it's going to be fun. I don't know. You ready to watch some guy fail upwards to being the captain of a spaceship?
You say fail upwards. Are you talking like he keeps royally fucking up, but in a way that somehow manages to like always be helpful?
Yeah, kind of. He like just always somehow gets out of near death situations by just being like, we surrender or whatever. Like
yeah, you
doing
like
the exact opposite of what a good responsible captain would do in a situation.
Yeah, like
he does the opposite of it.
Okay, like you're working retail and you're not supposed to carry boxes so many that you can no longer see past them, but you do that. But in doing so, you trip and you bump into a customer and knock them on their ass and knock them out cold. But it turns out that person was actually robbing the store.
Yeah, kind of situations like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fun. it does make you feel a little bad when shitty people get the better job, but also it can be fun to watch in other contexts.
Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, I'm always like, when it's in real life, I'm like, how dare you? Like, there's one character, Yuriko, and I'm like, if I was her, I would definitely be pissed. I don't know. Or maybe it's making a statement about how men are given things so much easier than women, and women have to work twice as hard to get half as much. I don't know. Who knows?
I do love the name Yuriko. It is the commander I use in my Magic the Gathering deck. And anyone who plays Magic the Gathering that's listening to this, just turn the podcast off because they're mad at me. Because it's a bit of a nightmare to play against.
Oh.
Oopsie daisy.
Oopsie daisy. Retention rate just went down.
Rules like Max no longer cool. Fuck this guy.
I don't know what any of this means. I don't play Magic.
Maybe that's what we'll do for a pre-banner. We'll get you. We'll teach you how to play Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, just have an intro and just me being like, "What is this?
No one's gonna.
Why is it
that.
sideways? No,
no one wants to watch 30 minutes of you trying to learn Magic the Gathering.
Oh,
no
man.
offense.
Well, my kind of card game is cribbage, so that's kind of my speed.
We'll get you a commander that's an old lady.
Amazing. I love it.
That's what I think of when I look at you, old lady.
So my nickname, my friend gave me was Old Lady.
Well, I can't include that.
Oh, you can't. Yeah, because that's my last name, so don't include that.
Alrighty. Okay, so we got a Yuriko. We've got a dude obviously named Tylor.
Mm-hmm.
He's a captain. He's irresponsible, and it's shenanigans and goofy. Is it just strictly space comedy, or is this like secretly going to be a drama? A drama?
No, I don't. Not in the 4 episodes we're going to watch.
Duly noted.
So it could get later, but not in these 4. I mean, like, there's aliens that are, at war with the United Planets. Oh, the United Planet Space Force.
Are they hot aliens? Like in, you weren't there, but I guess Golf Force was hot aliens?
Macross had some hot ones, too.
Oh, Macross did have the hot aliens, right.
Not really.
Oh.
They're just kind of, I think they're green,
but
all
are
that
they
fun stuff.
hot green aliens?
No.
Oh, they're like
I was saying they're like Piccolo green.
What, you don't think Piccolo's hot?
I mean, in the movie he was. Just kidding.
Okay. How... For folks at home, she's talking about Dragon Ball Evolution.
I'm talking about James Marsters.
Anyways, back to Space Captain Tylor. What a dumb name.
What, Dragon Ball Evolution or Space Captain or Irresponsible
Tylor.
Captain Tylor? I'll have to say his name so slow so they don't just call him Tyler because that's not his name. Yeah, so the studio for this one was Tatsunoko Production Co. They've been around since the 60s, so they've got a lot under their belts. They did, Speed Racer, kind of a big deal. Not yet reviewed on this podcast, but someday.
That's a dangerous one because I would rip that apart because the animation, even for its time, is absolute horse shit.
But it's so important for the history of anime.
It's such... It looks like horse shit.
Yeah, well, also from the 60s. They also did one of our favorites, Samurai Pizza Cats.
See,
Hell
that
yeah.
gives me some hope.
You're like, this is incredible. I love this. I love this so much. But yeah, it'll be interesting. We'll see what happens. All right. Well, we're gonna go away. We're gonna watch 4 episodes of this space shenanigans, and when we come back, we'll see if Tylor is really as irresponsible as they say he is.
Team Tylor's blasting off again.
All right, everybody. Thank you for sticking around through that short break. We are back after watching 4 episodes of The Irresponsible Space Captain Tylor. And Mac, how did you feel about this one? Did it blast off, or were you hoping for Ralgon supremacy with it?
Lindsay, I am convinced that almost everyone in this world is stupid.
Okay.
Be it quite literal, just morons, or stupid in the sense they do not care and they just let shit happen because it's easier. And sure, it makes for some good comedy, but it's also a frustrating ass fucking thing to watch this people be this incompetent. It hurts my soul.
Oh man, yeah. There's a lot of people being like, like in the show, a lot of the characters are like, I don't know if you're an idiot or you're a genius. Like it's that weird line that Tylor kind of treads. I don't know.
No, there's no debate on this. There is There is no, you can go to as many Reddit forums as you want and do polls and questionnaires. There's no true debate on this. He's just a fucking moron.
He's just very lucky.
Like, you asked if this was good or if it was the whatever the bad guys are.
Yeah.
The bad guys are the only people that have so far shown any level of like actual competency at all across this entire fucking show.
Mm-hmm.
So
they are definitely like the more evolved of the two.
Yeah. So that's a thing. That being said, it took me a while to warm up to this. I can see why people like it.
Okay.
Dumb luck, when it's like written correctly, can be incredibly comical.
Yeah.
It just has to have a good setup and a good payoff. And this series fucking struggles with doing that because half the time it's like, aha, perfect. And the other half it's like, waiting. Oh, that was the joke? Fucking okay. Cool.
Oh man, just all these roundabout ways of him getting his way. I don't know. It kind of made me think of, do you remember in Deadpool 2 with Domino, how her superpower was that she's just lucky? Like, that's what it kind of made me think of.
Everyone's like, that's not a superpower. It is. You are basically a god if you are eternally lucky. Like, nothing matters anymore. Everything you need and want will be readily available to you in some form or another, strictly because you need it.
Mm-hmm.
That's some god level shit.
I would say that's a pretty great ability to have. I would love that. I am not lucky at all.
You do not need super strength. You do not need to be immortal or anything, because none of those powers matter if you never have to worry about being in a situation where you're going to need that.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm lost in the desert and there's a boulder blocking my way out of this cave. What do? I don't have super strength. Well, I bet you if I walk up to it, I'm going to somehow trigger some kind of, I don't know, earthquake by stepping on like some crack in the ground that was just barely about to break. And then that everything will cave away and I'll have an entrance to get out into the world. And it's like,
oh, that's
awesome.
So lucky that happened. Yeah, no, I think it's great. And I don't know. I just like that he will successfully navigate out of dangerous situations by doing the exact opposite of what you think you should do. So like, okay, fine, we'll surrender. And it's like, no. And then somehow it works out and he destroys a ship. Like, it's all just very strange. And I don't know. I appreciate that, like, how the hell is this going to happen? What is going to happen?
Oh, I didn't get that at all. I knew exactly what was coming up every fucking time. As soon as anything started getting set up, I was like, oh, I know how this is going to work out.
Oh, interesting. I definitely did not.
I don't mean like exact scene for scene, but just like a general kind of like, oh, he's going to get up there and then he's going to do something that's going to cause, this kind of thing to happen. And that thing kind of would always happen. Not to say that's bad. I'm not a big fan of predictability per se.
Yeah, I agree with you. I'm also not a fan of predictability.
But there are some good comical moments about that. So when it does hit really well. I don't have much to say on the animation.
Okay. I don't know.
It's
I thought it
fine.
was decent. Yeah, I was like, I thought it was good.
Yeah, nothing blew me away.
That's fair. Yeah, but it's nothing spectacular.
Nothing made me incredibly annoyed. But that's a lie. There is a scene on the main ship in the cockpit, captain, whatever, the main deck.
Yeah, the bridge.
The bridge, where we've got all the screens and the monitors. And a big detail in sci-fi and fantasy is what those screens look like. Star Trek had very unique screen styles. Star Wars and all these other fantasy series and the other anime have very unique designs on the screen. And this one just looks like someone handed a crayon to the animation's son while the animator was taking a shit and was like, can you draw on this rectangle real quick? Just lines and circles. And they were like, okay.
I don't know. Maybe it was like a cute little Easter egg the producers wanted to put into it.
Well, the producers are fucking wrong. It looks like shit.
But the children will nobody think of the children.
I'm not going to.
Okay, fine.
So that was annoying. But beyond that, it's very generic in design. The best designed aspect of like the outfits from this are probably the twins and their little spacesuits.
I love the twins. Yeah.
They're adorable, both as spacesuits and characters. The spacesuits are still also very similar to things we'll see in like other media. Like, heck, they kind of looked like stuff from Bubblegum Crisis at one point. But like, it's still different than everyone else on the screen. I say that, but I also do have notes here that this is not meant to be an over-to-the-top designed show.
No, the strength of this is not in the design.
No, I was not expecting like I knew from what I kind of saw from like cover photos and whatnot that this is not a wildly futuristic setting.
Mhm.
I wasn't looking for crazy military outfits that look like they're straight out of some random new planet. Like it's human military.
Okay. Yeah.
So I let that aspect pass because it's like with 801 TTS Airbats, it's a bunch of girls in the Japanese Air Force. So of course they've got realistic flight suits. Why wouldn't they? You're not going to go into 801 TTS Airbats to expect these like girls in like early 2000s Japan to be wearing like, well, I was going to say to be wearing like thongs and mini skirts, but it's anime. So
yeah, I was like, Gunbuster, baby.
And I do know of modern day anime military anime that does have people wearing that kind of stuff. So that's a bad example. But you know what I'm saying? Like we know what we're expecting coming into that. So this, I didn't expect like something crazy. It's standard military suits. The aliens are pretty standard. They are drawn to look a little Middle Eastern, which is a little weird.
Yeah, the influence of their garments definitely lean toward Middle Eastern, which I don't know.
Yeah, design-wise, it's cool. Implication that they're the enemy, not as great.
Yeah, it's a little bit weird, but you know.
Yeah. But
doesn't that happen in Dragon Ball as well?
Oh, boy, did it.
Yep. Okay.
And it's not great.
So man.
And like when you get to the English dub, it's even worse. Because in Japan, they're just like, here's our Japanese voices. And the English one, they're like, let's do something wildly insensitive.
Oh, did they put on accents? Of
course they do.
No. Oh, crap. The 90s.
Like, it's so fucking weird.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I will say I do like the alien spaceship design.
You mean the Ava Evangelion one?
When it's first coming out of like the goo orb, my brain was like, hold the fuck on. What year did this come out? Was this like an homage or something?
Yeah, it came out before.
It quite literally looks like an Ava unit, like a more fucked up one, but still the purple, the green.
Spherical.
It's an Ava unit.
Yeah, it's 100%.
Cool. But it's more so like the like buggy orb covered look. A lot of Japanese media.
Spherical.
Yeah, like we've seen it in a bunch of stuff. It was in like Outlanders. It's been in, what else do we got here on our list of things we've watched where they've got it? I think the Space Family Carl Vincent was bubbly, maybe?
Yeah, I think you're thinking of the like little assistant computer thingy.
I might be thinking about that guy. But in general, a lot of space media has that.
The Death Star.
Well, that's just a ball.
Yeah.
There's a lot of anime that like has that kind of style. And I'm fucking here for it. I love that. It's great. We've talked about the twins. I think my other favorite character is the commander, not the captain, the second dude.
Oh, I got it right here. Lieutenant Makoto Yamamoto.
Yeah, Yamamoto. Not because he's actually cool. He's a dingus. He's an absolute fucking strawberry. I don't know why I said strawberry in my brain.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know what that implication is, so that he's a strawberry.
I love strawberries, but I don't know.
He's seedy?
I think he's not even seedy. I don't know why I said strawberry. I'm trying to, in my brain, think of why I just said strawberry, and I cannot pull meaning out of it whatsoever. If anyone listening wants to leave a comment on why maybe my brain went to someone being a strawberry for when they're just kind of stupid, let me know.
All right.
But no, he's a serious character that is able to be used for comic relief, and it's done frequently on him through like explosions and being forced into rehab for being just so sick and abused and like all these things. But it works for him as a serious character, but it wouldn't work for Yuriko, our like main girl, because she has comical moments. You know, she's fighting with Tylor and all those things and whatnot, but she's not meant to be the comic relief.
No, she has to be the straight character that sets Tylor up so we can get that humor. Whereas, Yamamoto, he has this interesting dichotomy within him of like, he thinks Tyler's an absolute fucking idiot, but he also has that like internal value of where you have to like obey your superior officer. And so it's him constantly kind of battling those two like poles inside of him of how he's supposed to behave.
Yeah, no, exactly. It's very funny that he's so into his military stuff that he is still listening to Tylor. Even though the guy is completely fucking useless as a captain. He's still like, okay, Captain. Yes, Captain. And I'm like, my guy.
Yes, I won't do that.
Mutiny, my guy. Mutiny for the sake of your life.
They try.
Well, kind of. Not him. Anyways, fan of him for that reason. The intro music made me mad.
Why did it make you mad? I thought you would have liked this one.
Oh no, this song is great.
Okay.
The song is awesome. It could have used with more like electric guitar in the back or something. It's a very 80s song. It feels good. The thing that annoys me is that it was not made to be an intro song.
It wasn't?
Not edited to be an intro song. It's a full ass song that in the middle of it, she like finishes singing a line and then it just fades out. I don't mean like the guitar is like, and it kind of like fades away like at the end of like a good intro. No. It just like everything just keeps playing at normal volume as they just like turn the knob down and then you hear Tylor yell something. And I'm like,
they took the slider and they just were like,
yeah, literally exactly that. And it made me so fucking like so mad because I was like just jamming along and I was like, I was like, what the fuck was that? At least cut it so that it works.
Yeah, like
But
have some sort of like, something to take us out on.
Yeah, and they have a ba-ba, but it's because it's the normal fucking song still playing as it fades away. It's so it's so dumb. It was really weird to do that. But other than that, great song. Not the somber ass ending song.
Oh, I hate when shows do that. I didn't actually watch the end song because it went to the like next time, and I was just like, I'm not watching this. I don't care. So I just went to the next episode. But I never actually listened to the ending credit song.
I have learned with you that if a show does that, I have to watch through all of it because much like with that one Evangelion thing where something happened after like the credit stuff that was vitally important to the next episode. I always make sure to go through all of it just in case. But this one was like, oh, it's a TV show, but a fun, loving dude who's just kind of dumb and everything works out for him. Tee-hee-hee-hee-hee. Somber piano in the rain.
Come on. That's just, we're like, you're ruining the vibe of the show, of what you created and what you've curated so far. You know, we're having fun watching this goofy idiot, like, bumble his way through intense situations and come out, like, unscathed and victorious and stuff like that. And then you're going to end with that? No. Do better.
Yeah. It annoyed the fuck out of me. I've been talking about a lot of things that annoy me about the show, and I've got some more coming up. But again, it's still an alright show. I see why people like it. But apparently, this show has emotional arcs.
It does, apparently. I was reading ahead about them.
I don't know how that's going to work.
Yeah, I don't really know. We haven't really been setting up this show to have those, like, I mean, a little bit in the beginning with the young girl when she's like becoming the leader of the Ralgun Empire.
Sure.
Yeah, but it's like nothing else. No, I've never seen any other serious moment in this entire the entire 4 episodes that we saw.
No. And if they manage to make Tylor have serious moments, I will be incredibly impressed because I don't see it working. Dude is the kind of guy where like in real life, he's one of those jokers that can't take anything seriously. Like he finally gets a date with someone, they're on the date. She's having a good time. They lean in to kiss and he just goes and makes a fart noise. Not because he's nervous, but just because that's what he does. And that can be really well done sometimes, but I don't see it being well done with him.
No, but I also am like, seeing how much people love the show online, I'm open, like I'm cautiously optimistic that they can pull it off just because it does have so many good quote unquote reviews for it. Yeah. I think if they were to have those moments where we see that Tylor can bring the kind of heart and sincerity to those situations, I think if they pull it off, it could be really good in developing him into like a more well-rounded character. But we don't know yet. We haven't seen any of that kind of darker content so far. We've only just seen 4 goofy episodes.
Yeah, but if they can manage it, I will give him a slow clap and a nod. Impressed. And just be like the little like what's his name? What the fuck is his name? Batman's butler.
Alfred
at the end when they're in France and he sees Batman, he just gives him the nod. I'll give him one of them.
Yeah.
Very important nod. But anyways, let's jump into the show.
Okay.
And I love that we start with some idol girl propaganda on a giant screen being like, life will be good and girls will think you're hot if you join the military.
Oh, gotta get them in there somehow.
Did you see the Canadian Armed Forces or the RCMP?
I haven't.
What they've been doing?
What have they been doing?
They put Hatsune Miku in an RCMP outfit, made a cardboard cutout, and had that at their recruiting booth.
I need to Google this right now. What? What?
Mm-hmm.
What?
If they had the budget, that would have been a TV screen with Hatsune Miku being like, oh, hello. That's my best Hatsune Miku. Come join the Canadian military. Like, it's going to be...
I was like, it's not the military. It's the police
Whatever.
force.
So the RCMP. I keep mixing them up. It's going to be her just being like, come join the military in her little vocoder voice.
I still have no idea at all who this person is. I keep seeing her everywhere. I'm like...
She's a pop star.
Good for you, girl. Like... I've seen a lot of really cool cosplays done, and I'm like, these are incredible. I don't know who she is.
There's no real girl behind it. It's a vocoder. It's all digital and programmed.
Okay.
She's not like a VTuber with like a human behind her. It's all programmed, and you can actually pay to get access to her vocoder to make your own songs by Hatsune Miku if you pay the license. It's wild. People do concerts, and it's basically just like a hologram on a screen, and people go fucking nuts. And you know what? If that's what you like, and you like Hatsune Miku, good for you. I've never listened to a song. I think some of the artwork's adorable, but it's just not for me. But yeah, the RCMP was using Hatsune Miku to like recruit people. And I kid you not, we are probably a couple of years away from having like Blade Runner style holograms on giant screens, just like selling a shit that's probably going to be government funded, being like, hi, I'm a cute anime girl in cosplay.
You gotta get the weed somehow.
If you join the military, you can get girls just like me, and there's gonna be people that fall for it.
Oh my gosh. It's like what Nate was saying, like the Gen Zers or whatever, they're into anime and shit. So this is how they get the kids to sign up.
It's so bad.
So Mac, are you gonna sign up to be a part of the RCMP now?
No. But it works on fucking Tylor.
Yeah.
Because like bro is just next scene, bro's talking to a recruiter, and the recruiter's like, dude, you might die. Why do you want to join? Which is a weird thing for a recruiter to say.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you're trying to get your numbers up, I feel like, yeah, talking about how they might die in battle is not going to be the best way to recruit people.
But Tylor doesn't care.
No, he just wants to have like a squishy job in the office or whatever, just doing shit. Have his clothing paid for, have his food and all that fun stuff.
That's exactly what he says. He's like, yeah, but my guy, free rent and free food. Because apparently even in the future, the rental crisis and grocery prices, we just can't escape them.
Yay, inflation.
The ridiculousness of this whole interaction is that Tylor manages to convince this like CPO to let him join by telling tales of how when he becomes a famous captain, it will be just because of this one guy who let him join. And then he'll get all the ladies, and it fucking works. And I'm like, where did this...
His charisma stat is just through the roof.
Dude is this guy rolls 20s all the fucking time. Zero intelligence, zero wisdom, zero strength, decent dexterity.
He put all of his stats just in charisma.
Like, it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's wild. But anyways, we jump to the Raglons or the Raglons.
Yeah, I don't really actually know. There's a 2 A's in it. I'm like, the
Raglons.
Raglon.
I do appreciate that they have a woman in charge. Now, she is in charge because her daddy was killed by the humans, apparently, I think, or he died from something. Yeah.
Yeah, some sort of tragedy happened. Both of her parents are killed, so now she has to ascend to take the throne.
But she's like a cool young girl in like fantasy gear, which was a little interesting.
Yeah, that was interesting.
I did like that. I was like, hell yeah, I love some fantasy, like a cool fantasy staff. And I was like, this seems out of place, but I'm here for it.
Mm-hmm. Man,
and they're like,
in the novels, she's 10.
Oh.
And producers were like, no, we need to make her 16. And also in the novels, Tylor is 30. And they're like, let's make him 20. Still weird, my dudes.
Oh, I hope he doesn't try to get with her. Don't tell me. So I'm not going to watch more.
It is anime. I don't know.
Oh, man. But they're like, we need to decide if we go to war or not. And she's like, make it so. Let's go to war. We shall war. But it's okay, though, because she is still a normal girl who can cry and be sad.
But don't catch her crying. That's offensive.
Yeah, except some dude named Dom who's like a captain sees this and he's like, you are a normal girl. I can see it inside you. And she's like, oh, I'm going to remember you now and put you on my roster of people that are close to me, even though I just yelled at you for seeing me cry.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. I guess this is fine.
But yeah. So anyways, we get a training montage. Or so I thought we were going to get a training montage for Tylor.
We don't.
This whole next fucking scene is insane.
It's wild.
First off, dude is dressed exactly like Hiro Yui from Gundam Wing. Same green tank top, same kind of pants. I thought it was like an inspiration thing, but I did some Googling, not connected whatsoever. No similar artists or no designs or blah, 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 blah. Maybe it's just like a general, like, civilian military casual training outfit. I don't know. But anyways, dude has to be asked some questions by an AI, and the AI ends up being a hot lady.
Well, it doesn't start out being a hot lady.
No, that's true. He pisses the dude off enough that it becomes the AI.
Mm-hmm. We meet Betty.
Well, he names her Betty because apparently she doesn't have a name.
Yeah.
And this AI was processed to ask questions to decide if he's a good fit or not. Tylor is a horny little bastard.
Yeah, he is.
And just like starts flirting with her and like, And then somehow this AI programmed for military purposes ends up just like moaning her way through the whole damn interview.
And like falling in love with him. And somehow he like takes her glasses at some point, which I'm like, how does that even happen?
He's wearing a VR headset. So I should note for people at home, she's not a physical like AI, like an android body or something. He's watching a screen in a VR headset. So he's like interacting with her and like getting real gropey, but she's into it.
Yeah, it's very strange.
She is real into it. And this is both entertaining and wildly fucking stupid because the whole military system is being fucked up by this flirting. Everyone's like, what the fuck is going on? Like, she's moaning and moaning. I had to like put my headphones on.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I hope nobody comes home at this point while I'm watching it.
It was porny. I was like, God damn. And he finally gets the helmet off, or like she's so excited something explodes and the helmet comes off. And she is now so attached to Tylor that when he's like, okay, bye, she starts screaming and freaking out and like affecting all of the systems in this military base.
Yeah.
Like blowing shit up.
And like they're just like, oh no, we're getting an attack from the like railguns, and it's like, yeah, that's totally what it is. It's definitely not like this guy's horniness totally fucking up your entire computer system.
Yeah, the CPO is like, Tylor, what are you doing here? Be careful. There's a spy who just blew up everything in our AI.
Yeah, infiltrated, hacked our computer system and just really messed stuff up. So you know what? There's papers on my table. Go sign them, and you're in.
If it was this easy to destroy an AI, Terminator would have been a wildly different movie.
Oh, man.
Hello there, Skynet Senpai.
Oh my gosh, Skynet Senpai.
You're looking so woo today. And it's just like,
gosh.
Oh. Anyways. That's the end of the episode.
Yeah, that's how he lucks his way into the military.
And we start episode 2 with a second group of, we've got the bad guys, we got the good guys, and now we've got the one or the other, depending on how you look at it, guys. Because we've got some revolutionaries.
Ooh.
And they've shown up to, like, kill a former general, apparently in front of his daughters. Or so I thought, because I paused in that moment, and I wrote out a whole bunch of notes about, like, wouldn't it just be meaner to like let this dude continue to rot in this like this bed that he's just slowly dying in instead of killing him? And as soon as I unpaused, I was like, oh, never mind. These dudes technically don't suck. Technically. Because they are being televised now with all the police and military showing up. And they're like, look at this sickly old man living paycheck to paycheck in a shitty rundown apartment. He was the nation's greatest general, and this is how you treat him. Well, guess what? We're going to kill a whole bunch of people if you don't disband the military and stop recruiting people with the promise of glory. Even when it doesn't end in death, it ends like this. And minus the whole like killing innocent civilian things, I kind of get it.
Yeah, this person makes really good points.
Yeah, fuck the whole military-industrial complex. Fuck egos, fuck war, fuck the idea of spending so much money on the military instead of letting your citizens have education and benefits and healthcare.
Yep.
People are greedy motherfuckers, but that's my rant about that. I'm not going to continue on about that. Don't worry, people. Don't need to turn off the fucking episode, okay?
This isn't that kind of episode.
No, it could have been, but it's not, because these guys ended up being different than I thought they were. It's not. But also, how does this old-ass man have such young daughters?
Yeah,
at first I thought they were like literal like 12-year-olds. Apparently they're not, because they're space pilots in the military, so they're at least 18. But like,
yeah, I thought they were like cyborgs or synthoids or something.
Yeah, they're really weird. They're adorable and they're hilarious. But like, I was like, what the hell is going on? This old man was rocking that bed up until his very end, apparently.
Oh my gosh, aren't they his daughters?
Not with them, producing them.
Oh, okay. Good lord.
Because the dude looks like he's fucking 75.
Well, yeah, he's a bedridden
18-year-old daughters. No, not
my gosh.
Good lord, Lindsay, where did your brain go? I know it's anime, but
I know.
We know
just
Japan
assumed.
loves its. Look, I get it. Japan loves its fucking incest.
Yep.
But anyways, they're like these revolutionaries are holding everyone hostage with like a giant ass bomb, and bro just like Tylor rocks up, and like it's already clear what's going to happen. He's going to show up and he's going to somehow save the day by doing something dumb. And he walks up and he's like, "Hey, Mr. Military Guy, that'll soon be my commanding officer that I'm in charge of. I've got this guy's pension." And because, again, everyone in this world is dumb, he's like, that must be a secret code word. This guy must be a secret agent. He's going to go do stuff. No, he's literally delivering this old man's pension.
He's like, he hasn't gotten it yet, so I just thought I'd drop it off.
And this, like, he gets up there and he's just like talking like, hey, here's your pension. Da, 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 da. And he's like, oh, you know what? Maybe I'll stay and hang out with everyone and see what's going on here.
Because his horniness takes over because he sees all the girls.
Mm-hmm. Yep. This whole scene, I will say, is kind of fucking hilarious because like Yuriko's like, I have a plan. Flashes one of the twins' legs, to like distract this dude, knocks him down to like steal his gun, and then Tylor, the dumb motherfucker that he is, picks up the gun. Is like, oh hey, you dropped this.
I laughed so hard at this part, just because like Yuriko looks so like, yes, okay, he's got the gun. We have the upper hand now. This is going to be great. And then it happens, and then it's just like face crack. And she's like, are you kidding me?
And then the twins have become obsessed with one of the revolutionaries because he's so hot. And they're like, oh, if we're going to get killed, we want to be killed by him.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I'm fine if you kill me if you're handsome.
Yeah, and then there's like this whole thing where it's like you have a natural beauty, you could be a movie star, and they like start putting makeup on him. He's like, I am beautiful.
Wow, and the makeup was really bad.
It was so fucking bad. It looks like when you're like you take a photo of your child putting on makeup at like age 7.
Yeah, it's like the bright blue eyeshadow and the really bright lipstick, and I was like, oh, these girls did not do a good job.
No, but hey, you know what? They still thought he was hot, so he was into it.
It awoken something in him, and you know what?
Hell yeah, you do you.
It helped his self-confidence.
But also, the really ugly guy is just being talked at by Tylor, being like, hey man, just because you're ugly doesn't mean anything. Like, you are really ugly, but you still have heart, you know? And then
maybe
he's just
someone
like,
will find that attractive one day.
Yeah, and then the guy like somehow is like, well, I'll never have a good conversation like this ever again in my life, so I'm going to blow us all up now, because I'm so happy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And then this whole thing leads up to like Yuriko getting mad at Tylor. She ends up like swinging a case at him. It hits the other guy, knocks the bomb out the window. Everything's all right. The one revolutionary can't take it, so he jumps out the window. It's just like,
you know, your casual how any hostage situation ends.
This was like, it was a funny moment, but it was so dumb because none of it really matters.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, technically it does because it helps him get in the military. But
I was going to say, yeah, it helps him with the next episode.
Really, truly matters. And like, of course, Tylor gets to be seen as a savior. That's fair. And yeah, we get to episode 3, and there's like some undisclosed amount of time that has passed. No clue how much. Could have been a week, could have been a day.
Enough time for him to get promoted to being the captain of a ship, I guess.
Well, who's quite literally, it is time to go to space.
Yep.
And
we're finally there, guys. We made it.
At first, I was like, I didn't think he was going to become the captain this fast.
Okay.
I did not expect in episode 3 for it to already fucking happen. But he's got like the twins with him and they're flying him places. And I was like, why is he so important? Why would they be with him? Because he's the fucking captain. There's no explanation. There's no in-between events or story. There's a little bit later on, but it's not that exciting.
Yeah, and like, basically people were impressed with him, how he handled this hostage situation. And they're like, clearly you can be the captain of a spaceship after this.
Not even that. Basically that, but not even that. It was literally like, this guy's a fucking moron, but the world expects me to promote him, so I'm going to put him on the worst fucking ship in the fleet, full of all of the rejects, but for some reason, Yuriko.
I don't know. She's a woman.
Like, oh my God. Like, if there's a bit more lead up, I would have been more like, haha, comical, but like, come on now.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I just kind of was like, yeah, he impressed the people who needed to be impressed, luckily, and now he is the captain of a ship.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. I don't know. I didn't think too much about it. I was like, this show isn't really going for military realism. I don't know.
Well, fucking no, because this whole ass crew on the ship is just a bunch of like ragtag Marines that look like punks.
Yep.
A couple serious military folk, and then just a bunch of random ass red shirts that can be sacrificed as needed.
Mm-hmm.
And Tylor somehow manages to launch the ship into space. And I was like, oh, we going to space right away. Okay. I see what's going on here. No one's getting along. This is my worst nightmare. Being stuck in a place with people I can't stand or are too stupid to be able to like have conversation with and are just like violent brutes. That is my nightmare.
And you can't escape because space.
Oh, I cannot fucking stand being stuck in places I can't leave. Or like, yeah, you can leave a party, but if the person that you came with is your way home or really wants you to
you're
be
just
there,
like trapped there. And you're like, well, I guess I'll just stand here in the corner and make awkward conversation with people just so that I'm not a weirdo.
You're like, where's the cat?
Oh man. See, thankfully I have like blonde girl privilege, so I can be anybody's best friend.
My go-to was find the guys playing video games in the basement and just watch them play in silence.
Yeah, I would just be flirting.
Perfect.
Actually, my party trick was telling people what material or what fiber their shirts were made out of. I'd be like, this is rayon. They'd be like, how did you know?
That's so funny.
Mm-hmm. And then you get to touch people's shirts to, and it's a little bit flirty.
Did you ever pull the, hey, this shirt seems like it's made of boyfriend material?
No, I wasn't that tacky.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, these dudes are just fucking the worst. Like, they're bombing each other. They're fighting. They're destroying this ship. And like, Captain Tyler's like, oh, you want me to give an official decree? Okay, everyone can do whatever they want. Have fun. No.
I was like, that is not a good idea at all.
Like, it is obvious his lazy ways will somehow bring the crew together later on through like his fun humor and easygoing blah, 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 blah. But it stresses me out as a person.
Fair.
But that's not to say that's not a funny situation in a premise.
Oh, yeah.
As a show, very funny. Don't want to be a part of it in real life. But that's literally the end of that episode is everyone just fighting and blowing shit up.
Yep.
But it gets worse. Because in our fourth episode, it turns out the Marines aren't just wanting to fight people. They want to literally kill everyone and take over the ship.
Yeah.
And Tyler's like, okay, have fun. I'm not going to do anything about it. Yuck. He's goofy. Yuck. Like that's what I get from him. No, actually, no, he's not. Because that's a stain on Goofy's reputation.
Yeah, I was like, don't
ignore
compare Goofy to this person.
He just sounds like Goofy in my mind. Anyways.
Just a lovable idiot?
The only thing that makes Tylor finally kind of understand what's going on is when he's threatened with a coup. But even then, not
I was like, but even
much.
then it doesn't really. Yeah, he's like, all right, they gave me a present.
No, not at all. Like, the only person in this show, again, is Yuriko. If it wasn't for her, everyone would have been dead long ago.
Yeah, she very much keeps everything together.
And like the Marines in their like space suits, like little mini Warhammer round mech suits, just like start busting into the bridge. And Tyler's like, hey, how do I shoot a gun? That's how fast he's moved through this fucking military. He went from mail boy to captain. He's not even done basic fucking training.
They don't have time. That's obviously the key for success is just go for whoever to be the captain.
Like,
cares about the military. Do you really need military and combat experience? Do you really need warfare tactics or anything like that? God, that's all overrated.
That reminds me of managers I've had who like didn't know shit about anything related to the business and just somehow managed to like keep the job. Or like my teacher who, when I programmed a video game for one of my classes, tried to give me a low score because he couldn't understand the code because I wrote it above his teaching level. And he tried to like give me a 50% or whatever on the project. And I went to the dean and the dean was like, bro, just because he's literally was like, if your students are smarter than you, you can't give them bad grades.
Oh, man.
It was wrong. And then he tried to dock me because he couldn't beat the game. And I was like, again, not my fucking problem.
Oh, man.
Just because I code better than you and you suck at playing video games does not mean you can lower my grade.
Well, apparently this the character of Tylor is just a cartoon version of Hitoshi Taira.
Yeah, film star.
Yeah, was in like a live action movie in the 1960s. Basically, yeah, about a Japanese salaryman who just comes up on top on every time, like no matter what. And, he advances up the promotional ladders and, just lucking into important business information and stuff like that. So,
yeah.
I mean, I guess it's
honestly,
great.
That premise in an anime like the salaryman thing probably would have been more comical. it would have stressed me out just as much from like the aspect of how to work with someone like that. But I feel like it would have been made even like for better comedy than being in space. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about being in space. But again, speaking of luck, Tylor manages to go into warp and end up in enemy territory. And I have a quick fucking question for you, Lindsay.
Yeah, go for it.
You told me the aliens were green?
I don't know why I thought the aliens were green. I was a dumbass. That was, editor's note. None of these aliens are fucking green.
So here's an admission. When I had to go back and fix my notes, because up until this point, I thought that the girl and Dom were part of the human. I think I was looking at my notes. I missed something because it was subtitled. And it was like, I, for some reason, thought that Dom and her were the military of Earth and that he was going to be a spy for the aliens. And then I realized later on, no, they're just both for the aliens. But as soon as I saw this and then realized that, I was like, hold the fucking phone. Where the fuck are the green aliens? I went to Google and I was like,
I literally have no idea why I thought they were green. I was listening back to that in part 1 and I was like, they're not green. I don't know where that came from. I was really tired, obviously.
You were correct that they are not hot.
Yeah. Sorry about it.
I was just like, okay, well, all right, fine. But anyways, time for the best plan ever, which
surrender.
is literally, yeah. He's like,
just
fuck it, we'll just surrender. And
they want us to surrender? Okay, yeah, let's just do that.
And it's not working out because like military plans are being stolen. The war is going to become violently one-sided.
It's such a treasonous tactic. Like, what are you doing?
And then it's like even the Raglons are like, look at the state of your ship and your military. Where's the love? Where's the heart? Where's the unity? And they're giving this beautiful speech about that.
Yeah,
and you're
just like a pep talk.
You're like, damn, okay. And they're like, well, we're going to leave now. And Tylor gives them a gift. Now, folks at home, this is the best idiot captain payoff of the show so far.
Yeah.
This part is actual writing genius. This makes up for any annoyances I had had before related to his stupidity. This one fucking thing. Because I mentioned in last episode, the Marines were blowing shit up and fighting. They were dropping gifts off in people's little apartment units on the ship that were blowing up and fucking their lives up. Tylor never opened his gift. So as the alien goes to leave, he gives him the gift for the great speech that he gave on unity within the ranks. And then as soon as the guy goes to open it on his ship, it blows up and it ultimately leads to the destruction of the entire reconnaissance fleet.
Yeah, it's because the like all of the weapons kind of malfunction. And so they just start firing willy-nilly and taking everybody out.
In fucking credible payoff. This is the payoff I'm talking about. This was so good. Up until this point, a lot of the dumb luck stuff just kind of was like, nah, it wasn't as cool. More of this. This is what we get in later episodes, this is when I was like, I'm going to watch some more. I'm going to give it 4 more episodes to see if we get more stuff like this, because this was so fucking good.
You just wanted like the dumb luck to just really ramp up and, go go for it.
Don't give me it every 10 fucking seconds. Build to it. He gets the present. He sets the present aside. He forgets about the present. He goes to give the present across 2 episodes, this fucking little present, and it works. And everyone is like, oh my God, this is so incredible. Wow. You had this planned all along? And bro, not giving 2 fucks, goes, huh? No, I had no idea it was a bomb. Which just means you were right. He was just being treasonous.
Yeah. Which I mean, like, that's the hallmark of a good captain and a good military person is treason.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's very funny.
I was like, oh my God, this is the moment that won me over on the show. This was when I was like, this is it. This is when I was like, all right, I get it. This was so good. Hell yeah. Let's see a little more of this.
Yeah. Did you end up watching more?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
It is on my list for this week. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to watch 4 more episodes and then I'll see what goes down.
See if it's like, it does get better.
But yeah, we end with the little princess lady and Dom talking about how the only way to win war is with luck and fortune, and talk about a fucking foreshadowing. Am I right?
Pretty much. They're really laying that on hard.
Good Lord. Like, when I first thought that he was going to be a spy, and I saw him at the beginning of the 2nd episode, like talking to her or talking to like other aliens, I was like, wow, they didn't fucking give us any fucking time to figure that one out. They just went straight to it. But again, I was wrong with that. But this is just like, again, they're just like, well, we got 22 more episodes, and I wonder what's going to win the war.
Yeah, pretty much. You're like, I wonder how this is going to play out.
But yeah, bit of a rocky ride to get to where I felt comfortable going, hell yeah, I could watch more of this.
Mm-hmm.
But
I think that's pretty common, though, for anime. Is like, it takes a couple episodes for it to like warm up and get going. And then once it finally does, you're like, oh.
Yeah, I was expecting a bit more slapstick in the sense of like, not so much the dumb luck, but just like a bit more of a specific type of genre. They kind of toe the line between a few, trying to like bit of this, bit of that, bit of this. But it worked out in the end. So I'm here for it.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so what would you rate this one then?
I'm going to give it a solid like 6.63 currently.
Okay, yeah. You're willing for that to change.
If in the next 4 episodes they keep with this kind of level of this last episode, I could bring that up to like 7.03, just up into the 7 territory.
Yeah,
if
that's
they
fair.
stick with it. If they don't, I will lower it.
Oh man. Well, people online like this a lot more than you did. Currently on Mal, it is rated 7.83.
Hey, this is probably from people who've seen the whole show and got to visit. Here's the thing. That kind of score gives me hope for those emotional arcs. It gives me hope for the gag and the bits being like actually well planned and worked out, aka good payoffs.
Yeah.
So it probably is deserving of that score. I just need to see more of it to like really be able to do that.
Yeah.
So fair.
Yeah, I agree. I think this has potential to be a good series. And I guess obviously it pulls it off because, it is ranked pretty high with the weebs. So that's good. I don't know. All right. Well, thank you, everybody, for listening to this episode. We will be back next week with Mac hosting, and it'll be great. We'll see what he does. If you liked this episode, please consider subscribing on whatever platform that you are listening on, and please drop us a funky, fresh, cool review telling us how awesome we are and how much you enjoyed this episode. The other thing is we have YouTube. That's pretty great. We have a lot of fun little episodes up on there. That is like bonus content, ranking, tier lists, things like that. So go check us out over there.
Yeah, there's a big massive ass Cardcaptor Sakura thing coming with like 150 fucking outfits.
It's gonna be a marathon, baby.
Oh god.
Get your fashion design critique lenses on and watch us, say something that'll probably piss people off. Who knows? And if you want more, we can give you more. If you go to patreon.com/animates, you can support us over there. It would be really helpful. Just, giving us a couple dollars to help produce this content. We would really appreciate it. One of the cool things that will happen if you do that, we will read your name out on the podcast. So are you ready, Mackenzie? Go for it.
Starting with our supporting characters, we've got a new one.
Ooh!
With a bit of a famous face.
Oh my gosh. Who?
It's Jake Peralta.
Oh my gosh.
Hell
what?
Yeah. Cool. I love Brooklyn Nine-Nine, so welcome to the fam jam, Jake Peralta.
Amazing.
We've also got Aladoris, and Butler Rat got cussed out by his half-Latina girlfriend for not going to the hospital. He has went there now.
Yeah, I would also cuss you out for not going to the hospital. Right, Mac?
Shh. I go now. I just never used to when there was problems. We've also got Say Holmes. And then moving on to our retro cuties, we've got an upgrade from supporting character with Camichu.
Oh my gosh, Camichu, thank you. We appreciate you so much.
Thank you so much for the extra love. We greatly appreciate it. And of course, you've got that adorable Ebichu icon, so you can never go wrong.
It makes me so happy every time I see it.
We've also got a deep, sexy voice says, relax.
Ooh.
And Carly J. Jepsen revisited adverts for Honkai Star Rails. She can bloody well resist them for Umu Musume too. Don't fall for the gotcha games. Don't do it.
Don't do it, Carly.
You can. I believe in you. We've also got our Chibi champions where we've got Gusidic. And Miska wonders if Don Bluth had been born in Japan, would the movie All Dogs Get Isekai'd with 1 OP skill happen?
Who's Don Bluth again? Oh, yes, he did Land Before Time, Anastasia. He did all like the really great animated films.
Yeah, like when All Dogs Go to Heaven.
Yeah.
And a wildly underrated film, Secret of Nim.
I don't think I've actually seen that one.
It fucks you up as if you watched it as a kid. I'll tell you what, it's dark.
Okay, cool.
Ending on that, we've got Swamp Wizard.
Ooh.
But yeah, if you want to get access to a bunch of bonus content, And to support the show, patreon.com/animates.
Well, perfect. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. Tune in next week with Max Choice. It's going to be fun. It's going to be something. I don't know.
Maybe I'll get some dumb luck and it'll end up being a hit.
Ooh, you'll have to tune in next week to find out, everybody. Until then.
Who am I kidding? I know it's going to be a hit.
Oh my gosh. Is it going to be a hit or am I going to hit you?
We'll see.
Oh no. Okay, well, thanks everybody.
To you.
Oh my gosh. We will see you next Tuesday. Ciao, ciao.
Goodbye.